So I just bombed an entrance test for an employer. You can use Ruby for the test or any other language to learn how to do programming word questions. Not that bad. This one says the palindrome score of a string, or some score, is the number of errors or characters that don't match. Step one is to stop and think. No code, just think about it. A score for a palindrome. Palindromes are the same backwards and forwards, like 1331. So it's the number of characters that don't match. So you go down here, what's their test? Here's a palindrome. A, B, B, A. Everything matches, right? Score is 0. You can see it's not a palindrome. This A matches A. B does not match A. Right away, if it's not a match, the score goes up by 2, right? Because you couldn't have one that's the same but not the other. So when we hit B, A, we got to put the score up by 2, and that's the result. C matches C, right? And D could be anything. It's in the middle. Does that make sense? How to manipulate strings in JS. You can say cat.char at 1. Notice this is 0. Starts by counting 0, always. So here's a strategy. We'll take a prompt and put a value in to check it. Maybe they enter ABA, that's a palindrome. We'll log it out. What I'm going to try and do here to solve it is to start scanning the word, like ABA, from the left side and the right side. So I'll start by making a function called solver. It'll take an argument of check me. Later we'll just throw check it. It'll fall right into the check me slot. Palindrome score starts at 0, right? No mismatches. Length is going to be 1 too high. In other words, check me.length for dad equals 3, but see D is at 0, so it should be from 0 to 2. This step is just going to take if they're odd or even, if the length is odd or even, and if it's odd, subtract 0.5. In other words, if it's 5 letters long, give me a 2. That's because I want a halfway point to read from the left without bumping into the right. You'll see in the for loop. So that's my halfway point, and that's important to get. Here's 2 arrays. One can scan from the left and one can scan from the right. But I don't want them to meet in the middle. Well wait, here's our for condition. Notice there's 2 things in the beginning, not just I equals 0, but a comma, and then another thing, L equals length. So for dog, L is going to equal 2. 0, 1, and 2 will be G. Get it? Don't worry if you don't. Here's the big move. Make sure that I and L are not the same. I don't want these 2 things crossing each other, making like some meta palindrome. Get I slot 0 and check the word at slot 0. Then take the last and check the word at slot L. See the L? That's the end of the word. If they're the same, do nothing. Do something stupid. Listen to Justin Bieber really loud. If they're the same, 0 plus equals 0. Fine. Otherwise, they're not the same. And so we have 2 that don't match. So P score should go up by 2. And now we're going to call it. So, plus text plus value. Okay. Give that a semi and let's try it out. That is a palindrome. We should get 0. Nice. That should get us 4. Nice. Right. That should be 0. Good. It works.